Good morning. I wanted to put what's the name up there, IG up there. Good morning, everybody. As a lot of you know, I was on vacation last week, hanging out with my sweetie. Hold on, I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. Let me pin this post on IG and then I get right with y'all. Cause when I'm sitting up here talking and I'm typing what I'm saying. Go to the tube. If you don't know what the tube is, that's YouTube. Put this here. Place this here. Oh, let me show y'all my model guns. Got the chopper whopper. Put that together. Got the chopper. Got them from my little brother, little goat guns. And then I got the sniper. Got the sniper. It's the sniper rifle right here. Got the sniper rifle. Got them from Goat Guns. Whatever that is, I ain't never heard of them, but it's like little small guns. Good quality too. They got clips and all. Like drop the clip. If I can get my little fat fingers to pull it out, drop the clip. Got a little clip. Got rounds in the clip, and there you put little rounds in the clip and everything. Now the rocket launcher actually shoot, but these don't shoot. So the sniper rifle and the AK got a little banana clip with the 7.62s, and if I get my fat fingers to take it out, got the little 7.62s in there, inside there, hook them up, bang, nice little, got a little chopper. Anyway, that ain't why y'all got on here, man. Y'all got on here because I'm talking about reconnecting with the market. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Good morning, Laverne. What's going on? Even better, me. What's up, Seawalk? What's up, Kareem? When I be away from the market, it like I don't rush back into it. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't rush back into it. I sit down and I just get reacquainted with it. And then last week was a holiday week. So Wednesday was like the last real full day. Thursday was an off day. Friday was just a little piece of day. So Wednesday was the last real day. So I don't know how price gonna act. So what I like to do, I just like to get reconnected with the market. And I start out with my same old routine that I do every single day. Right? Every single day when the market when the market getting ready to open up, I what I do, I flip it to regular trading hours. You know what I'm saying? And it's just something that I learned from Michael. A lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because I trade ICT concepts. So, you know what I'm saying? The stuff that I implement or do with the ICT concepts is all stuff that I learned from Michael. Right. So the reason why I flip it to regular trading hours is because I want to look at the lows and highs from the day before and see where we at in reference to that. And if we look here, this is Wednesday's low. Wednesday was the last real trading day. I'm not even looking at this Friday stuff right here. So Wednesday was the last trading day, right? So I'm eyeballing this low right here. That's the afternoon low. Right, and I do this every day. This ain't just to reconnect, but this is what I do every day, right? So I'm looking at that's the afternoon low right there from Wednesday, and then hey, that happened to line up with midnight. Yep, that's the midnight open. Yep, that's the midnight open from last night. Right, so I'm watching that, and I want to see how price reacts when we get there. Right, if like I look and see where we trading. Right. We're trading, and then this is Wednesday afternoon high, right? Because this is 1:30. This is 230. So this is the Wednesday afternoon high. This is the Wednesday afternoon low. All right. So 45.7 250 is the afternoon high. 45.55.25 is the afternoon low. That just so happened to be the midnight open. Right. That's the midnight open for today. And is that an accident? I don't think so. That, the algorithm remembers that. What I'm saying? It remembers that that was the low. That was the midnight. If you a buyer, you want to buy at or below the open, right? So the day opened up at the low of Wednesday. That's not an accident. You know what I'm saying? The algorithm remembers that stuff, right? These are key levels that you always want to be in touch with. So I know you might say, well, Tim, a lot went on overnight, but based off, I'm saying, the teachings of the ICT teachings, based off what I learned from Michael, right? The algorithm refers back to this stuff. Right. And so we're trading. That's what we trade in near. Like, this is the Wednesday. We're in between the Wednesday afternoon high and low. When the market opened up today, the market opened up right here. Right. The market opened up right there. So we was in between the Wednesday afternoon high and low. Right. We were in closer proximity to the low. All right. The market pushed up a little bit, went into there. This is an imbalance from like that half a day Friday, right? Pushed up into that imbalance from a half a day Friday and then pushing back down toward that low, right? I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know how the price gonna react to this weird holiday schedule. I ain't went back and did the research, say, hey, based on my research on holiday days after holidays, da da da. I ain't did that research. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna act like I did that research. But that's why I just use this time, since I've been away from the market. I want to get my bearings back. What is price doing? Because I ain't look at the market all last week. I peeked at it on my phone every now and then when I was in Vegas. So I peek at it every now and then. When I laying down in the bed at night, and I might get my phone. Like, I had put my little IPTA lines on there when I was laying down in bed at night, because I just want to see what was going on with that. But I ain't been watching price. So that's the first thing I do, right? I look at, see and then if we're not in close proximity to the prior days, the afternoon low and high, if we're not in close proximity to that, then I look at the overnight. I look at the London high and low, right? I look at the London high and low. Then if I put it on electronic, now you come over here, that's 12. Okay, so that's 4:45 right there. And this right here is 5 o'clock. So, okay, we already took out the London high, right? The London high has been taken out because, I look at it from like the way he teach it, from 2 to 5. So the high between 2 and 5, we already took out that high before the market opened, right? And then when the market opened up, we shot up above that high once again. All right. So now let's look at that. I'll just put a line here this time. So this right here, this will be London high right there. London high. And then this right here would be the London low, right? Between 2 and 5. Okay. These are the levels I look at every day. So we're in close proximity. We've taken out the London high before the market opened, and then we open here at 9:30. The 9:30 open was at 45.61.25. York open. Uh-oh. More text. All right. So the market opened at 45.6125, and we shot up above the London high one more time, taking out the buy side. Once again, boom, took the buy side out and rejected down. All right. So now we took the buy side out and rejected down, and now we're moving toward the prior day's low. I mean the full prior day's afternoon low and the London low. All right, the London high was already taken beforehand, and then we swept above it one more time, coming into like I say, that imbalance from Friday. Didn't quite feel it. All right, didn't quite feel it. That imbalance from Friday. Didn't quite feel it. That's a 15-minute imbalance right there. Let's see if it's on the 60. If there anything, yes, it's on the 60 also. Yeah, 60-minute imbalance. Didn't quite feel it. Okay. So looking at like the hourly chart, I ain't got my fancy dancing on for y'all. Looking at the hourly chart, we've traded below that Friday's close. We've traded below that Friday's close overnight. Now, I know you might be looking at this right here, be like, Tim, we traded below that low overnight. And that's true. We have traded below that low overnight, but I always reference it once the market open up, because that's a regular trade in our afternoon low. And you know what I'm saying, the algorithm references these things. It looks back at these things. That's a regular trade in our afternoon low. So during regular trading hours, it'll look back towards that. Does it have to get there? No, it ain't got to get there. But these are just little nuggets that, you know what I'm saying, I've picked up from you know what I'm saying, the Michael's teachings and what to look for during the concepts. Well, I mean, what to look for if you're using the concepts. So just get myself acclimated with price. I've been away from price. Let's see what let's go up for a second and look and see what price did. And clear everything off the chart and just look and see what price did while I was hanging out with Usher and Michael Ealy. Oh, I ain't tell y'all that me and my sweetie was we was at we was in I think we was in the Aria. I think it was in the Aria. We stayed in the park MGM and we had walked next door. I think it was the Aria, but we had went to go get some breakfast the first day we got there. And when we was coming out, she was like, "Hey, ain't that's that guy from that TV show?" And turned around. I say, "Oh yeah, Michael Ealy." Right. And when I said his name, he like looked up at me. And you know, I gave him the head nod. He gave me the head nod, like, "What's up? What's up?" When I tell you, this man looked just like how he look on TV. You know, sometimes when you see people from like on TV, they look like different. When I tell you this man, hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I see why the females be oohing over him. This Joker eyes so pretty. And when he looked at me, his eyes look fake. This Joker eyes so pretty. I see why females be oohing over him. I said, "Oh yeah, that's Michael Ealy." Gave him the nod. Cause me and my wife don't be fanning out over like famous people like that. You know what I'm saying? We just treat them like regular people. Like, "What's up, man? What's up?" You're like, "What's up?" Him and whoever he was with, whoever the lady he was with. Cause he heard his name, so he looked up. And when he looked up, we probably was about 5 feet apart. Like I probably, if I'd took a step, I could have like shook his hand. Like, what's up? That joker eyes so pretty. I said, I see why chicks be oohing over him. Got them funny eyes, like my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law got them real like extra pretty eyes, but hers are like hers are like a brownish color. Like they it's like it don't even look real. You be looking at the eyes, you be like, man, what you doing with my eyes? Black people ain't supposed to have eyes like that. What's up, 100? 100 slid. He all pause. Ain't no pause. You pause your stuff. Hey, man, look, man. Hey, I'm like Boosie. I ain't pausing nothing. I ain't pause. Hey, if you feel a certain way when I say something, you gay. I'm like Boosie. I ain't pausing nothing. I'm from Fort Lauderdale. I ain't from New York or wherever they talk about pause. I ain't pausing nothing no more. If you feel a certain way because I say something, you gay. What's up, 100? What's up, Thomas? What's going on, man? What I supposed? Oh, I supposed to be seeing what Price did while I was gone. Okay. All right. Last week was the 20th through the 24th. Okay. Let's mark that out. So the 20th. So Price ain't do nothing. Price ain't do nothing. That's the day. Okay, so that's Monday. The start and then the finish. Okay. So this is our range. Them the daily candles. See, did we take out that high? Yes, we did take that high on the 22nd, which was Wednesday, the last real trading day. So we took the high. Oh, wait a minute. We might have hit it the day before. Oh, we hit it on Monday. We hit that high on Monday. So we hit that high on Monday, respected it. Hit that high on Tuesday, respected it. Hit that high on Wednesday, respected it. And then that little piece of trading day Friday went up to consequent encroachment of Wednesday's wick and pulled back. Got a slight closure above the high. And then now we're pulling back. So we respected that high for 1, 2, 3 days. That's 3 attempts without getting displacement above this high, right? Showing a little bit of weakness, showing a desire to maybe want to pull back. That's what that's showing. No guarantees. We got a down close candle that should support price because we're in a buy program. Right, we're in a buy program on a daily, looking to see if this down close candle will support price or if we'll get a retracement back to this daily imbalance. Right, this 3-day failure hence to wanting to pull back into an imbalance because we've taken a daily high. We remember we talked about our weekly high was somewhere. I think it was this one was the weekly high. Let's check that real quick. Yes, it is. That's the weekly high. Right. So we've come to the daily high, very close to a weekly high, showing a little weakness at the daily high. So we have an imbalance. We got a daily imbalance below us. That would be a good place if this weakness is to play out. That would be a good place to retrace to get a running start at this weekly high. But again, just trying to get reacclimated with price, get reconnected with price on a 4-hour time frame over those days. Okay, this is the 4-hour chart over those days. Pretty bullish activity on the 4-hour chart. We went up, took out this buy side, closed above it. Right, once we hit the daily, that's when we hit the daily high here on this 2 p.m. candle on Monday. this 4-hour candle, mind you. So this candle goes from 2 to 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, from 2 to 6. Then we pull back down into the imbalance. All the candle bodies are respecting the imbalance. See how we're all closing inside the imbalance on the 4-hour, right? Then we consolidated and pushed above, took out the high again, respected the daily high, and closed inside the 4-hour high. And then that was on the 6 a.m. candle on Wednesday. And then we just consolidated. And then we pushed back down, came down into the 4-hour imbalance that you saw that I had marked out here. A 4-hour imbalance right there. I was up last night around 1:30 or so, trying to take a trade off of that 4-hour imbalance, just a little small scalp, because I wasn't sure what price wanted to do. But I was like, hey, we trading back into this imbalance. I should be able to get a small scalp off of this right here. So that's where we are now. And price as far as the 4-hour, we've come back down to that 4-hour imbalance. We've repriced it, right? We've offered the sell side of this buy side imbalance. We pushed all the way up, filled in this imbalance here. Now, how we came back immediately and went back up into this imbalance. What I like to watch for, if let's just say, if this weakness is trying to play out, right, and price wants to come down, this 2 a.m. candle, right here, going back up and trading into this 10 a.m. candle from Friday, this could be a possible immediate rebalance, meaning it should be a SIBI here, but this went up and hit it. So what I look for when I'm looking for possible immediate rebalances, like once this came up and rebalanced that, I would like to see the next 4-hour candle, the next 1 or 2 candles. I want to see it continuing, right? I don't want to see it come up, fill in this imbalance, and then do what it's doing here, just chopping here, right? Like if I believe this was going to continue to be weak, if we go up and immediately refill this would be SIBI, right? Because if price was like super weak, there would be a SIBI here, right? What just happened? Okay. If price was super weak, there would be a SIBI here, because the low of this 10 a.m. candle from Friday and the high of this 10 p.m. candle from Sunday don't share price. They don't touch. And then when this 2 a.m. candle opened, right, if it hadn't traded back up to at least that 45.62 even, no, 45.62.75, then there will be a SIBI there. So now that could be a possible immediate rebalance. But what I look for the immediate rebalance is, okay, we showing weakness here. We expanding down with a fair value gap, right? So now price should keep sliding. So if we come up and immediately rebalance this price, the next candle, right, should keep sliding down. Right, it'd be nice if this one had a wick. Like if it went up and closed up there, that's fine. But it'd be even nicer if it went up and then wick back down and closed down here. So it had a long wick up there, and then this candle continued down. This next 4-hour candle continued down. All right, but this candle still got. Oh, that's only 3 minutes. So poo on you. That I ain't looking at that as an immediate rebalance. That's just chop suey. Speaking of chop suey, let's look at these right here. What we've been doing on the oh yeah, look at the divergence. Look at the divergence. Look at the divergence. Can y'all see the divergence? Can y'all see the divergence? For those who can't see the divergence, right? I'm just going back to see how far it go. Okay. For those who can't see the divergence, right? Look at the Dow. See, look at the NQ. Look at the ES starting over here at what date is this? 11/14, right? So 11/14 at 10 o'clock in the morning, starting here. Follow the line, follow the line, follow the line, follow the line. Uh-oh, what's happened to the NQ and the ES? Uh-oh. See the Dow continuously going up. When we get right here, right, at 11/22, right? When we get on 11/22, the date of 11/22, look at the trajectory of the Dow continuing up. Then look at the NQ dropped off. Then the ES dropped off. The red-headed stepchild in the middle. It's kind of like consolidating the NQ, the ES consolidate, then drop. The Dow up, 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 continually going up. Right? In the Dow, look at this high right here. The Dow took out that high from the 22nd. The NQ had a spike on that day, but nowhere near that high. Then the ES had a small spike that day and nowhere near that high now. They call that divergence. They call that divergence. And divergence, I just see 100,000 off from New York. Extra pause. Okay, so divergence equals chop slop. All right, so on the 4 hour, we're just kind of chopping now. I'm not showing no real desire to do anything. Looking bullish over that last week span, right? Bullish breaking market structure, trade back to the imbalance, break again, and now we're just consolidating, right? We're consolidating at that high. We fighting with that high. Even though it was looking bullish there, we fighting at that high. So see what price offer us. 4 hours was looking bullish, so the hourly is going to do the same thing. Let's look at it. So that 4 hour imbalance right there, the 4 hour still looking bullish. Why? Because we're still respecting the discount PDRAs. We came down to this bullish order block here. We came down to this bullish imbalance, right? And we're respecting the imbalance. We respected it here on this 10 a.m. candle. We came into the imbalance. Came into the imbalance again on this 2 p.m. candle from Wednesday, 4 hour time frame. Came back down into it for the 6 p.m. candle from Sunday, from today's open last night. Came back down into it with the 6 p.m. candle, closed above them. The 10 p.m. candle went all the way down through it and touched the order block. And then the 2 a.m. candle closed above it, and now the 6 a.m. candle, we just went into 10 o'clock, so the 6 a.m. candle just closed, and we closed above it again. So we're still respecting the discount PD arrays on the 4 hour, right? Still respecting the discount PD arrays on the 4 hour. Did not get back to the prior day's low yet. That's what that that sell side is. I had a brain cramp. That sell side is the prior day's low. That's what that is. Still have not reached that at 45, 55, 25. That's also the midnight open. Did not get to. We're nowhere near the prior day, the last trading day's high. We have not taken out the London low. We took out the London high prior to open, and we took it out again after open. So the London high has been taken, but the London low has been left intact. Put it back on extended electronic trading hours to show that. See, London, let me go down. See, London high, after we opened, we took the London high once again, taking out the buy side above that high, that second high in the low, the London kill zone high, and then so you got the London kill zone high and the actual high during the London trading hours, if that make any sense. So took out the London kill zone high once again. So buy side has been taken. Sell side has been left intact. Let me see. Let me put up my quads. Put my quads up. Put my quads up. I think I got kind of used to looking at the quads. I got kind of used to looking at the quads when we was doing tape reading with Timmy. It's that 1 minute candles when we open up. Shot up. Shot up. Hit that what is that? What was that? I didn't annotate that. Why did I put that there? I didn't give it a name or anything. Why did I put that there? Y'all remember why I put that there? That red line. Horizontal ray. Why did I put that red line there? Oh, that was that high. Okay. That was that high. That was that daily high right there. Okay. I'm like, what is that line? That was that daily high. Don't need that. Oh yeah, I don't need them lines. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. All right. Man, it's 10:05 already. It's 10:05 already. Let's see what the goings on. So 950 to 1010. All right, we've pushed back up toward this imbalance. During the 950 to 1010, we got like this 1 minute. This actually right here should act as a balanced price range right there. It's not really imbalanced. So if we push up, we should, if we're gonna attack the buy side, we should push up to there, to that buy side right there, because we're not, doesn't appear to be trying to attack sell side, because the 950, let's mark this out. 950 right now. Yeah. Yeah. Push back up to that London high, but push back up to that London high thus far. But this right here, that 930 open, shoot up there to that imbalance, didn't quite feel it, and shoot back down. That's not there's no imbalance here. So this is a balanced price range. So if price is going to attack the buy side, then it should push up toward this high up here at this little piece of imbalance right there at 45.6725. Because it's not going toward the sell side, and it start pushing toward buy side now. Technically, if you want to pick at straws, you can say we went above the buy side here, but that ain't enough for me. I ain't feeling that. I'm looking higher here. This make more sense as a rate on buy side above this high. Like this right here, that's picking straws right there. That ain't nah, that's nothing. And then it's either to attack buy liquidity or imbalance. Like I say, we got buy side and sell side there. So this right here, I'm not looking at that as imbalance. I'm looking at this, all of that as a balanced price range. Then this 15-minute candle there. Consequent encroachment of that. We're right at consequent encroachment of this 15-minute candle right there from the 930 candle. Right there, consequent encroachment of that candle. That's what we're fighting with right now. Same thing on the 5 minute. So the 5 minute and the 15-minute has that same is it the same on the hourly too? No, the hourly is different. The hourly different. There we go, pushing, getting closer to that buy side. It's 10-10 right there. Did we just get it? Did we get it there? Did we get it on our 10-10 candle? Oh yeah, the hourly had the same. It was the same on the hourly too. Did that 10-10 candle get up there? What's the high on that candle? Yep, it went right to it. Went right to it to the tick. The high is 45.6725. And what did we say that was? 45.6725. Went to it right to the tick. None of this is by mistake, people. None of this is by mistake. I'm just a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, man. I ain't nobody special. And y'all see, we just sat here and talked about what price should do based off algorithmic trading. And what did it do? What did it do? At 10:10 on the dot. Soon as that 10:10 opened, you got a candle open up and wicked up there real fast. Went to the tick. To the tick. What I say, you can pick straws there, but that ain't good enough for me. It should go there. Price should go there. And to the tick. Soon as that 10:10 shot up there. Did it not? If you saw that happen, Put a 1 in the chat for me, please. If you saw that happen, if you heard me talk about it before price got up there, and then you saw it go up there at 1010 and hit it to the tick, put a 1 in the chat for me. Put a 1 in the chat for me. 2 people saw it. 3 people. 4 people. 5 people. All I need is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 different people saw it. 8, 9, 10. 10 different people saw it. 11, 12, 13. 13 different people saw it. This is not, it's not like by chance. It's by design. This whole market is ran by an algorithm. People say stuff. People make their little slick comments. People tell me I'm an ICT fanboy. What's that, 14? 100 what, 14? They say I'm an ICT fanboy. I don't know Michael Huddles. I don't know that man. I don't wish him no harm. But I ain't seen nobody out there selling nothing or anything that come close to what I've learned from that man. Nobody. And if you got the discipline to sit down and learn the concepts. Sanjay, putting 1s in because I said, if you heard me talk about during the 950 to 1010 macro, we wasn't showing any signs of attacking the sell side, so price should come up and hit this buy side at 45, 67.25, and at 1010 on the dot. As soon as this 1010 open up, it wicked up there and touched that 45, 67.25 to the tick and then pulled back. So the 950 to 1010 macro went back and attacked the buy side, because the job of the macro is to attack liquidity that hasn't been touched yet or attack an imbalance. And this wasn't an imbalance because we offered buy side and sell side. That's a balanced price range. So trading back up into this didn't make algorithmic sense. Trading up like this right here, hence wanting to attack the buy side. And we attacked the buy side. So that's why we was putting 1s in the chat. If you saw that, if you heard me say it and then saw it happen, that's why we was putting 1s in the chat. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Hey man, I want to tell you, I'm gonna go full screen for a second. Y'all don't let me forget to put my screen back up. I'm gonna read this dissertation in a minute. This is my plea to y'all. Don't never buy another trading course. If you've bought trading courses, don't buy no more trading courses. That next trading course you think you're going to buy that's going to change your trading, it's not going to change your trading. It's not the course, it's you. No matter what you decide to trade, you can make it profitable by having good risk management. So don't buy no more trading courses. Don't buy no more. All right? Because that next course is not going to make it click for you. What you have to do is whatever you decide to study, I don't care what it is. It can be. I say study ICT concepts because there's nothing more precise. Now, ICT concepts, you're gonna miss a lot of moves. A lot of moves are going to be missed because the ICT concepts are based off of primarily based off based off of liquidity runs and imbalance fields. That's what it's all based around. Attacking liquidity and rebalancing imbalances. That is all based around that order flow. Is it bullish order flow? Is it bearish order flow? And just riding the wave. You're gonna miss a lot of trades. So if you got to be constantly trading, ICT concepts are not for you. But whatever you decide that you want to trade, just go back and do the work, man. There is no get rich quick schemes. Yes, the money can be fast, but if you don't have good risk management, it's gonna go fast too. You have to be emotionally prepared to win big, and you got to be emotionally prepared to lose. Most of us aren't emotionally prepared to lose. Most of us aren't emotionally prepared to win big. That's why you want to scale. You don't want to go from 0 to 100. What is that glare I see? Oh, my camera can see the screen. Okay. My camera can see the screen. Oh, a lot going on. I got a lot going on today. But go back and just do the work, man. Like, I don't care what it can be, chart patterns, it can be trend. Like, go back and do the work. Back test what you've learned. Paper trade, sim trade what you've learned. Because if it worked in the past, there's no guarantee that it'll work today. But you go do the work to see, is it still relevant in today's market? You go do that work, right? And then once you verify, hey, this model is still relevant in today's market, then start to trade it live and start out small. You know what I'm saying? To get your feet wet, because trading with real money is a different emotional roller coaster than trading with sim money. And then once you get your feet wet, then start to scale. You know what I'm saying? Perfect your model and then start to scale. Don't try to hit home runs. Just bunts and base hits will get you there. You know, just do the work, man. Don't buy no more courses. Don't buy no more courses. If you just the type of person that you just have to be in a classroom setting, hey, do you buy all the courses you want to buy? You know what I'm saying? But trust me, man, everything you need to know about trading is out there on Al Gore's internet for free. You know, it's out there for free. The dissertation. The 0900 candle also hit the New York midnight open price to the tick. Not sure if you mentioned that beautiful price. Yes, we talked about the midnight open. We was talking about midnight open. We didn't talk about the candle going to it, but we did talk about the midnight open. It was the same as the low prior sessions low. The prior sessions low or something like that. Out the candle. That's why we Has anyone tried trading through TradingView, connecting NinTrader, Tradeovate? You can't connect NinjaTrader, but you can connect Tradeovate. If you go to trading panel right here, go down to the bottom and click on trade. Let me close it back down again. Right, if you go to the bottom, it's a stock screener, Pine editor, strategy tester, trade. Right, you come here and then you go over here to Tradeovate and you click there and you connect your Tradeovate. You put in your information right there and you connect to Tradeovate. And then once you connect through Tradeovate, when you come in here and buy and sell, if you buy and sell with the buy and sell buttons, or if you come over here and click the little thing, buy and sell limits, whatever, you can trade through NinjaTrader on Tradeovate, with Tradeovate, or any of these other brokers that offer. It ain't just Tradeovate, but if you got TradeStation on but you can't connect NinjaTrader you can't connect. Like how you can connect Rhythmic to NinjaTrader, you can't connect Rhythmic to TradingView. You can't connect NinjaTrader to TradingView. It's only certain ones you can connect. Interactive Broker, you can connect AMP, Tradeovate. Them the only ones I know. I don't know these other ones here, but those are the only ones I know. AMP, Tradeovate, Interactive Broker. Oh, and TradeStation. Them, because I got a TradeStation account, but them the only ones I know. But yeah, that's how you do it. All right, we're still dilly-dallying, man. Price ain't it ain't giving me nothing that I like. We just dilly-dallying. And it's probably because of this divergence that we were having. Let's see if we still having divergence. Open it up. Yep. We're still diverging currently. If you can't see the divergence, what I mean, just look at the candles from 6 a.m. today, right? From 6 a.m. today, the Dow has been primarily coming down. We got this strong wick up right there. This is the 10 o'clock candle, so I'm assuming that's sometime like after the morning open at 9:30, because the way the NinjaTrader do it, the time is the close of the candle. TradingView is the open of the candle. NinjaTrader is the close of the candle. So this is the 10 o'clock candle. So this has the 9:30 opening there. So I'm assuming that's where that big spike is above those highs, right? But from 6 o'clock coming down, consolidating and dropping. So it's like divergence. Divergence creates chop slap. Chop slop. Hey, Black Al Davis. My screen. We're back below the New York opening price. We've come back down into the lowest 5-minute imbalance thus far. Traded back down. Still pushing a little bit. There's no 1-minute imbalances down here. No 1-minute imbalances. We got a 1-minute bearish break in market structure. The 15-minute and the hourly is everybody is just consolidating, really. Look at the range. All right, look at the range we're in from 9:30. Right, we went back and matched the 9:30, the high, the New York high. We went back and matched that on the 9:50 to 10:10 macro, and then we still haven't come back down to the New York low. So we're just in this small of the range, right? The New York low would be 45.55.50. Yep, 45.55.50, and the high is 45.67.25. So that's what, 11 3/4 points. Is it? And that's 11 3/4 points. Is my mathing? That's a very, very, very small range. 11 3/4 points. Very, very, very small range. Nothing that I would be interested in trying to trade at all. And this is why I like to get reacclimated with price. 11 3/4. Yes, my math is mathing. What's going on, Michelle Tucker? What's up, Michelle? You'd have missed the whole morning talk. Hey, I want to talk about nothing. We're just looking at price. You'd have missed everything. Hey man, Michelle, since you came in late, look at my model guns that I got from my brother. Got an AK and a sniper rifle. Sniper rifle. Oh, peep this. I forgot to show y'all this right here. Sniper rifle. Got the look cock back. I showed y'all the clip. I showed y'all the clip with the rounds in it. Right? Nice metal too. Made out of metal. Made out of metal. It ain't nothing major to watch. We weren't really talk about nothing. We were just looking at price, trying to get reacclimated with price. It probably might be something to watch though. We did go through my morning routine of like what levels I'll be watching. We did go through talking about the 950 to 1010 macro. You know, Michelle, it's the same old, same old. Same old, same old. It's the same old, same old. Was I talking about the charts and y'all couldn't see the charts? I just realized my screen was on full screen. I told y'all not to let me forget to put that back. What are the ones in the chat? Oh, the ones were in the chat because I said if you heard me say that the algorithm between the 950 and 1010 macro was showing signs that it wanted to attack the buy side because of blase squaw, because this was a balanced price range. This was not an imbalance on this 932 candle, and trading back up into this right here didn't make sense. I said you can argue and say, oh, it went above this buy side right there. That wasn't enough for me. That should be the buy side that it goes to. And then at 1010 on the dot, as soon as that 1010 opened, it wicked up there real quick. Boop, hit the buy side to the tick. And then start to pull back some. And I said, if you heard me say it and saw it happen, then put a one in the chat. That's what the ones were for. That's what the ones were for. No, you ain't miss a vote opportunity. You didn't miss a. Were you on here last night when we talked about the first Sunday Q&A with the gold members and the Black Spider members, where it was voted that we gonna, instead of doing it on the December 3rd because I got a wedding I'm gonna be in, we're gonna do it on December 4th, that Monday at 7:00 p.m. It was voted to do it on that Monday instead of doing it. Y'all make sure y'all pull up with your hard-hitting questions. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all pull up with your hard-hitting questions now. Don't have us doing the whole Q&A just for y'all to look at me and then we just do chart prep. Look at me and just do chart prep. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Price ain't doing nothing, man. Do anybody got anything? Price ain't doing nothing. So I'm tired of looking at it. I'm getting off early today. Y'all know I get off at 11 o'clock and price chop slop. We still chop slop. We still got divergence. Price ain't giving nothing. Do anybody got anything? Anybody got any questions about anything, like as far as the ICT concepts they struggling with? Here's your opportunity to get a free one-on-one. Here's your opportunity to get a free one-on-one. If anybody got anything, I'll stay here till 11 o'clock and answer any questions I can answer. You're welcome to pull up at that link right there and ask me. You're welcome to put it in the chat. But if ain't nobody got nothing, we gonna call it. Here's your opportunity to get a free one-on-one. People ask me all the time. They be like, Tim, I want to, I'll pay you for a one-on-one for this, or I'll do that, or Tim, this, that. You know what I'm saying? I just did all the stuff when it comes to trade, man. You can learn it for free. And I just feel bad charging people for this stuff. Is you can learn it for free, man. It ain't nothing that I'm gonna say in a one-on-one setting that I haven't said already. If you just, you know what I'm saying, if you just, you just need that one-on-one time to make you feel better about it, you know. What's the difference between breaking market structure and a breaker? A breaking market structure is um a breaking market structure is the market taking out liquidity on take a breaker is a reference point, and a breaking market structure is um taking out liquidity, right? So the breaking market structure can create a breaker, right? Or will create a breaker, should I say. A breaking market structure will create a breaker, but the breaking market structure is the taking of liquidity, taking of opposing liquidity, should I say. I can show you better than I can tell you, man, because it's two total different things. One is a reference point, and one is just say moving. So a breaking market structure is this is how you identify a breaking market structure, right? So let's look at this low right here. So this low right here at the 2 o'clock candle, right? Boom. We came up here, made this high, right? This high took out that high right there, right? So this high came up and this low came up and took out that high. Then we traded back down past that low, right? Trading back down past that low created a break-in market structure, right? Why is that a break-in market structure? Because the market structure was going up. We were, right? The order flow was going up from here. See, we going up, going up, going up, going up, right? Started consolidating here. And inside this consolidation of this coming up, right? This low took out a high. So when we come back down and take out that low, we're breaking structure. We've shifted the narrative, right? We broke structure from going up to now going down, right? That's a break in market structure. Now, what a breaker is when you come to a point, I call them anticipatory reactionary points, right? This high right here is an anticipated area of resistance, right? Right. Come to, right. This high is a place of, let's just use this. Well, you just use all this right here. This over here, this area here, we're expecting this to be resistance, right? We're going to use that high right there. Right. So all of this right here, we're expecting this to be resistance. We got these long wicks. So looking at all these long wicks right down to the bodies, right? So we're expecting all of this area to be resistance. Why? Because we went up into it, reject down, went up into it, reject down. So this is anticipated resistance. What a breaker is, you come to an anticipated spot of support or resistance, right? Boom. That's the first thing. You got to come to somewhere, you got to come to an anticipatory reactionary point. So now that we at that anticipatory reactionary point, right? What constitutes a breaker, right? When you got a low, a high, Well, you got a high, a low, a higher high, and then you break through that low, right? So we're at the area of resistance. We come up, we hit it, we hit it, we hit it. So we've come to that area of anticipated resistance, made a high, came down, made a low, pushed up, made a higher high than that right there. Remember, we're at the anticipatory reactionary point. Then we came down, made a lower low, right? The last down close candle or series of down close candles at, so you got the A, the B, B, the C right here on this leg right here. The last down close candle or series of down close candle at the what? The breaking market structure. Ding, 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 ding. So right there at the breaking market structure, that last down close candle or series of down close candles, if it's more than one, that right there is your breaker. And in this case, it's a bearish breaker, right? That's your bearish breaker. So price came back up into the bearish breaker, sold off right there. That was the first touch. And then now we've traded away from the breaker and came back to it again. Boop. Where do we hit? The breaker. What do we hit? The very sensitive part of the breaker inside the wick, right? Inside the wick. And if you even go to the last candle, just kiss the wick of the last candle right there. But that's your breaker. Did that make any sense? Did that answer your question? Did that make any sense, or did I just confuse you, RS? Let me know while we move on to Sunny D. Can you explain institutional order flow entry drill? Keep hearing you say that. Sunny D, you must be new here. It did. I took that trade short. If you out here taking fully realized trades, why you asking me what a breaking market structure is opposed to a breaker? And you out here taking fully realized trades. Man, you already know what it is. Institutional order flow entry drill. It's when you come into an imbalance, just trying to get better. Okay, we all try to get better. Just coming into an imbalance, but not feeling it, and then continuing off. Like you want to, if price is exceedingly bullish or bearish, you want to see an institutional order flow entry drill. It comes in all shapes and sizes, but you really, the stronger ones are the ones that don't make it past 25% of the imbalance. I'm just trying to find you one here. Okay. Okay. See this imbalance right here. Let's grade this. Boom. All right. See this imbalance right here? You see how we pushed up into the imbalance? We got just above the 25%, didn't get to the 50%, and then we sold back off. That's an institutional order flow entry drill. All right. Came back to that same imbalance again right there. That's the institutional order flow entry drill, meaning it's pushed. Now, the really, really strong ones, they don't even make it up to this 25%, right? You want, like, you really like the best shorts is going to be in the lower 25% coming into an imbalance, or the best buys are going to be in the top 25% coming into an imbalance, right? So the institutional order flow entry drill, the really, really strong ones, it'll be like one tick inside this imbalance right here. Those are the really strong ones, right? That's why That's why because I used to set my entry like 1 tick inside, but it'll poke in 1 tick, give a little mohawk, and went and pick me up. So that's why I started putting it right at the low or the high of the imbalance. So if you get that 1 tick institutional order flow entry drill, it'll pick you up. It'll pick you up. So institutional order flow entry drill, it ain't nothing but pushing into an imbalance, within, preferably within that 25%, but it can go all the way up to 50 or 75. But if you leave the imbalance open, you know what I'm saying, it's like you're not feeling it. But the institutional order flow entry drill, the best ones are in that lower 25% to like 1 tick. It's entering it without completely feeling it. Sunny D, let me know if I confused you or if that helped you. When you go to the divergence chart or the Dixie, there were times I seen you mark out each chart with a white short line. What is the reason behind that? Do you mean when I do this right here? Like this? Do you mean when I do that? Okay. All right, Sonny D. Private company. Is that what you mean when I do that right there? That's the only thing I can think of right there that you're talking about. And if that is what you talk about, that's just so I can I'm just showing the divergence for like the people who can't like really like see it. Like, you know, like when you're looking at the chart, be like, Tim, I don't see what you're saying. And then so it's like these three should move in tandem, meaning if the Dow is making a higher high, the NQ should make a higher high, and the ES should make a higher high. But right here, the ES is making lower highs, the NQ making lower highs, and the Dow making higher highs. That's divergence, right? That's divergence there. If that's what you're talking about when I put the lines on there. That's the only thing I could think of. If that's not what you're talking about, then let me know. You say yes. Okay, so I'm assuming that's what you meant, and that's the reason why. That's the reason why. Anybody got anything else? It's 10:44. Remember, the link is in the chat. If you want to pull up and ask something in particular, you want to pull up and share your screen and be like, hey, Tim, can you look at this? What do you think about this? Or if you want to type it in the chat, it's 10:44. I'll give it another minute. And if don't nobody pull up or don't nobody type nothing else in the chat, then we gonna call it. We gonna call it. While we waiting to call it, let me share with y'all my experience on the flight out to Las Vegas. So I'm on the flight to Vegas. I'd have been on here over an hour. Yes, I have. I'm on the flight to Vegas, right? Me and my sweetie. So I'm sitting there, and I get up because I got to go to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom, and I'm walking back to my seat. The bath is like about 4 seats away from where I'm sitting. So it's like right up there close to the front of the plane. Right. So I go up there, use the bathroom, come in on the way back. The people that's right in front of me, buddy's sitting there massaging his lady feet. She's sitting there, she's sitting sideways, got her feet, you know what I'm saying, up on his lap, and he massaging her feet. Right. Caught my attention. I'm like, man, that's nice. He's massaging his sweetie feet. You know what I'm saying? She had on some gray socks. So I sit down The stewardess come by, you know what I'm saying? He get like 2 shots of something, you know what I'm saying? So it was like something brown. I don't know what it was. He get 2 shots of something from her, right? And so I keep seeing him, like, I'm like, what is he doing? Like, cause I'm looking in between the seat, you know, it's like the seat padded, so it's only like this much space in between us. So I'm like, what is buddy doing? He just I keep seeing him do this right here. Like, what is he doing? Like, so then I notice why he doing it. I see something white, and it's like I can see his hand. I see something white, and I see him doing something like this right here, but the cushion on the seat, I couldn't. So I sit up a little bit to look, you know what I'm saying, not over the top, but like the piece of cushion that was blocking my view, like through it, like looking through like this here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and what this man got all 5 of this woman toes in his mouth. My buddy going in. All 5. All big toe, all 5. So I'm tapping Calandra. I'm like, buddy up there sucking her feet. He's sucking. Going crazy. That boy going crazy on the foot. And then, so upset, and you already know me. I pull out the phone. I'm trying to get him, but the in between the seat was so, you know, the padding on the seat was so thick, so it's like I couldn't get in between the thing, right? And while I'm trying to get him, it did, because I'm looking. First, I started looking around the seat, but everybody on that side of the plane was sleeping. They would sleep. So it's like, I guess he felt safe, because, and so I'm like, ain't nobody seeing this. And so, and then she peeking around the seat, looking to see if I'm watching, you know what I'm saying? She peeking around, she looking like, so I'm sitting there, this all I see right here. I just see her like, she tried to look to see if I'm watching. And so I couldn't record him. And so I'm sitting there, I'm just playing Angry Birds on the phone because I can't record him. And then Calandra was like, look. I'm talking about that boy's going crazy out. I don't know what he was doing. That boy had that foot. The foot was in his mouth and he rubbing on that boy. I said, what this boy do? I'm talking about he rubbing on the foot. He on the foot. He got his hand on the foot like this right here, like rubbing on it. And then the foot in his mouth, he and then when the stewardess came by, because he had got some more shots, when she came to bring him his shots, he got his phone and he opened up a text message, right? So I'm looking through the crowd, I can see the phone, and it's a text message conversation, right? And I couldn't read what it said, but it had like 4 female feet pictures in there, right? And I'm talking about, he just scrolling through them. He ain't trying to hide it. The stewardess walked up, gave him his 2 more shots. She's sitting there, she can see. So I don't know if it was her feet, somebody else's feet. I say, man, he done flew her out. I don't think that's his wife. That's just probably somebody he done flew out to Vegas with, and that boy on them feet. Yes, sir. That boy having the time of his life. That boy on that foot. I told my daughter about that. She said, oh my God, Pops, he got a foot fetish. And she was like, ugh. And he probably got a sweaty foot fetish. She was like, I bet he be spending so much money on feet. Like he probably be on OnlyFans just looking at feet. She was like, oh my God, a sweaty foot fetish. Like, imagine walking through the airport. You don't walk through the airport. You on the plane. You got shoes on. That boy there sucking 5:30 p.m. feet. Hey man, I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me, man, and listening to I can't make this stuff up. When I used to be at work, it was a lady named Miss Winnie. Miss Winnie used to be like, Tim, You got a life. Cause I be like, Miss Winnie, I can't make this stuff up. This just stuff I see. She was like, you need to do a reality show. I'm like, I can't make it up, man. Say nosy till I can't make it up. This just the strangest things. I'm telling you, the strangest thing happened to me and my family, man. I remember one time my little brother, he was telling me a story. I want to say he was riding down 6th Street, down there where we from. It's a street called 6th Street. They call it 6 Trunk, 6th Street. You know what I'm saying? Down there. He I don't know. I can't remember exactly what happened, but it was like either a car or a truck with like a sunroof, and it was a dude hanging out the top of it. I guess somebody was either trying to steal the car or take the car, but he was hanging at the top of it and like stomping down in the top of the sunroof and the car speeding. I remember he told me that story, but it just be the weirdest stuff that just me and the boys was going to church one Sunday. We riding and a car came just as you go over the expressway, like not on the express, but like crossing over the top of the expressway right up the street from my house. It used to be a gas station right there. They done tore all that down because they redoing the exit ramps, right? A car shot out the gas station. I was like, man, that car came out the gas station fast, right? And so they woo, flying, right? So then we just driving. The next thing I know, another car shoot past us, right? And I'm like, man. And then when we get to the light, when we getting ready to turn and go up into the neighborhood where our church at, we get there, the second car that shot past us is turned sideways in front of all the traffic at the light, right? And the car that came out the first time, they blocking them in. And it's a dude standing in, like the lady in the right lane, the car blocking her lane and the middle lane, and then the cars in the left lane, right? Like I'm in the left lane in the turning lane, right? So he's standing in the middle lane at the door of the car, beating on the window. And she done throwed it in reverse, called the light turned green, and the car started going. She done throwed it in reverse, backed up. Whirr, the car's behind her, blowing. Bah, 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 bah. She done backed up. Then she turned. Whirr, she trying to get right. He's trying to hop out the way because she tried. He done jumped up on the car. She backed up again. She doing like an 8-point turn in the middle of the street. And then finally, so I'm just sitting there, I ain't moving. I'm like, I ain't moving. And then finally, she done made enough turns where she can get around him. And then once she got around him, that boy done did a Starsky and Hutch flip, crossed the car, and then jumped back because his car was turned like he had to back up to get straight. His car was turned so far, he was almost pointing the wrong way in the street. So he done did a flip, and once she went round, I just kept going. Tell him, man, it's just stuff. Yeah, my brother said, yeah, that was 06. Man, it was just stuff that just happened to see, man. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. Price ain't doing nothing, man. Price just chopping, man. Ain't nothing to see here. Ain't nothing going on. It ain't offering nothing. It's just, you know, a consolidation day. A consolidation day. Don't force nothing. Don't force nothing. If price don't give you nothing, don't force nothing. Just come back this afternoon and see what it offer. Let's look at it. If we see any key levels to watch. Again, we took the London high. Still have not filled that that 1 hour imbalance. Still got a little piece left up there. Leaving the lows intact thus far. Right, we're leaving the lows intact thus far. So the Wednesday afternoon low is still intact. The regular trading hours low, yes, we traded down below it overnight, but for regular trading hours, That Wednesday afternoon low is still intact at 45, 50, 45, 55, 25. The Wednesday afternoon high is still intact at 45, 72, 50. Right. We've traded above the London high. The London low is still intact. So sell side has been respected, buy side has been taken. We're consolidating, but the overall buy program that we've been in forever is still intact. Right. Overall buy program is still intact. We did have a break in market structure on the hourly here overnight, but once we came down to the 4-hour imbalance, right, it supported price. Because remember when I say it's all about what the higher time frames do. The higher time frame, we had a 4-hour imbalance. We came up, we took out the buy side, then we came back down to the internal liquidity at the imbalance. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Now working on 5 4-hour candles that's respecting this 4-hour imbalance right here. So the buy program is still intact. We still have not lost the buy program on the 4-hour. We won't have a break in market structure on the 4-hour until we take out this low, this Tuesday 2 o'clock candle low at 45.3675. That would be a break in market structure on the 4-hour, right? As of now. Now, if we were to just say if we were to take off and come up here and take out this high, like if price was to trade up and we took out this daily high at 45.74 even, and then we traded back down below this low right here at 45.52 even, then that would constitute a break in market structure. But as of now, this is the high, right? This low took out that high. So until we take out that low right there, we don't have a break in market structure on the 4-hour. But if we come back up and this low right here, we come up because this right here, we're struggling with that daily high right there. That right there would be where the liquidity rests. That'll be taking liquidity and come down. You can have a break in market structure there. But remember, we've been in a strong buy program. We've taken the daily objective, the weekly objective, weekly time frame objective is at 45.9750. On the 60-minute, again, the London low is still intact. We got the Asian low down here. The London low still intact, so the Asian low, of course, is still intact. Well, I ain't gonna say of course. The Asian low is lower than the London low. That's right there. The 12 o'clock candle right there. So this would I think the Asian end at 12. I think it end at 12. I can't remember when it end, but you know what I'm saying? These overnight lows there. This overnight low is intact. The London low is intact. So the buy program is still intact on the it's still supporting the buy program because it's respecting the down close candles. Yes, we had a bearish break in market structure here, but we came to a higher time frame PD array, and so we're still respecting the discount PD arrays. Right, we're still respecting the discount PD arrays. We hit the PD array there, came up, took out the high here, came back down, didn't make it to the low, respecting this imbalance right here that we had repriced already. Right there, see the bodies of the candle respecting that imbalance, still respecting the discount PD arrays. So it's chop slop, but we're still respecting the discount PD arrays on the hourly. A break below this the overnight low at 45.52 even on the hourly. A break below that with displacement would be bearish. All right, a break below that with displacement would be bearish. This is such sloppy price action. Honestly, it's kind of hard for me to even like look for something bullish because of how sloppy the price action is and how far we've been running. But a break above this high right here at 45.70, or attacking the Wednesday's high, right? That would be bullish. Like to see displacement, like we took, like we from where we are now, if we shot up there past this imbalance and took out that high with some kind of displacement over there, that'll be a reason to try to go long and push up above this high or above that high right there. But the way price is so sloppy, it's kind of hard to like really want to stand on it. But just looking at algorithmically, if we push through this imbalance, finish pushing through this imbalance, right? We have no imbalances down here to speak of. We've respected this 4-hour imbalance, right? No hourly imbalance here. So if we push up here and attack that high with some kind of displacement coming up there, then that would warrant trying to get long to go attack this. You know, like I said, on the other side, coming down, breaking below this overnight low with some kind of displacement over here would warrant coming down to the sell side. Hopefully y'all understood my babbling just now. If you didn't, I jolly-pause. I'll do my best next time to make it more clear. If all hearts and minds are clear, we're gonna call it. I'm hydrate a little bit and go to the gym. Till the next time I decide to jump on Al Gore's internet, man. Y'all be safe out here in these trading streets. It's your boy Aranya Grande, aka Big Spider. Gone. Yeah.